Hello, today we're showing you how to use the Mara X coffee machine and our Lelit mini grinder. Great for home use and very, very small offices. First, you want to start off with filling the reservoir with water. Just a reminder, you do need to use filtered water. If you have a system at home already, that's great. Otherwise, all you need is a little Brita jug and that'll filter it for you. Just lifting the lid here. This is our reservoir. If you want, you can pull the full thing out and go fill it up, or you can leave it in here. Just don't go past this max point. So there is a max fill section. Just don't go beyond that. All right, so we're just gonna add our filtered water, a little bit more just to top it up, just because we're making quite a few coffees today. There we go. And lid back on. And that's it. Then we want to start with our beans. So we've got our grinder here. That's all ready to go. Turn it on. Take the lid off. Now in order to keep your beans fresh and avoid wastage, you can do a weigh method. Otherwise you can just pour some beans straight into the grinder. I'm going to show you how to do the weigh method. So if you didn't know how to do it, it gives you an option. So just we have a dosing cup here. It works great for that purpose, as well as putting it into your handle after. Putting it on, turning it on, so it's zeroing out for you. And we want to get about 18 grams, 18 to 20, 18 is ideal. Just going to slowly pour in until we get to that point. A little bit much. I'll just take a few out. And I'm happy with that. So that's 18 to 20, so we're sitting at 19. All right, so now we just take that, pour that into your grinder. Now I've got my dosing cup again. It works great for this purpose. I'm just gonna stick it under. There's a button at the back here. It's just gonna hit it. Now, because we have weighed it, we do want to grind all the beans because that's an exact measurement. If you haven't done the weigh method, you definitely don't want to be using everything you've put in there. All right, so now we've ended up with our coffee. Now we're ready to make a coffee. Machine's all on, ready to go, so it was heated up. It takes about 15 minutes, so if you're wanting coffee in the morning, get out of bed, turn it on, brush your teeth. It'll be nice and hot, ready for you to make a coffee. This is your on-off switch. Light showing it on. When it's ready to turn it off, you're just going to push it in again and it's going to turn off for you. All right, so now we're going to get ready. See how there's always moisture when you leave it in there? Just want to give that a wipe with one of our barista cloths. It's good for a lot of things. That's one of them. Nice and dry, ready to go. Got our tamping mat here. Just set your handle down there. Pick that up. So what this dosing cup does is leaves you with no mess. Keeps everything nice and contained. Go like that. We also use a leveling tool. It just helps with a consistent level and a better, just gives you a little bit of a better pour if you do use it. So you just gently set that down. Give it 3, 2, 3 quick turns. Let a quick little wipe. Still need your tamping tool. Push down, nice soft little push, little twist, and you're all good to go, ready to make a coffee. All right, steam wand's out of the way. So you're just going to give it a quick flip up just to get a little bit of water flowing and to clean anything that you may not have gotten out of there. Or if you had just finished making a coffee, you also want to do that just to clean underneath so you don't have any grounds sitting there. All right, so now we're going to pop that in there. Grab our cup for our lovely cup of coffee. We're going to do a long black here, so we're just going to get some hot water from here. So you can either make tea, or use that for long blacks. All right, so now we're ready to go. We're just going to flip this up. And an ideal pour is about 25 to 30 seconds. If you do have a timer, it's great to use. We do have those as well. It's just not set up at the moment, but timers are an excellent option. I'm just counting off in my head, getting a nice crema. So we've done a great job with tamping and getting it ready. It's coming out with a nice stream. You don't have to hold it up. I just like with a long black, it just gives you a nicer finish, so you can. Otherwise, you can just set it down if you like. And now we're coming to an end. There we go. So we've got a nice long black. All right, all finished up. Ready to drink. I'll just show you how to steam some milk if you did want to do a latte, a cappuccino, or a flat white. This is your steaming section. Just give it a quick little purge. There we go. We've got our levels still, temperature-wise, we're still sitting nice. Just give it another second because we've just used some of the heat to come back up a little bit. We've got our milk poured in our milk jug. Definitely need to have a milk jug. You can't just froth it in any plastic or glass container. It does need to be in these metal jugs. Stick your wand in, just into the milk. For a flat white, you're just gonna go barely in. If you want, or all the way in, sorry. If you want more froth, you're just gonna bring it up and down a little bit. So turn it on. Little I'm just going by touch because I've done this a lot, but there is thermometers that we do have as well for you to get an ideal temperature. That thermometer just sits on the edge of your jug if you're using that. And done. Do that. We always give it a little purge just to get the milk out. And you're going to have a different cloth handy, and you're just going to wipe that milk away. You don't want that sitting on there because it does heat up and just stick on there. All right, so now you'd have your milk and you'd be pouring yourself a latte or a flat white. That's it. Enjoy your coffee.